Hi YouTube, this is Drew, and I'm making this video to call out a specific person that I've been following through people like Tipster and Repzion. This person is possibly the most deplorable person imaginable. I mean, I'm of course talking about PlayMateTessi. In case you don't know, PlayMateTessi is a vlogger who has gotten herself into controversy for a lot of reasons. One of the reasons was because she was making fun of somebody with cancer. Tipster did at one point mention that it's unconfirmed whether or not that specific person has cancer. I can't really speak about that much, but anyway, if it was true, she was basically laughing and making fun of that specific person for having cancer and for being bald. But this video is mostly, that's not the only controversial thing she's done. There are a lot more, which I will get more into. But really, this video is supposed to be a message to her. I just want to say, you are one of the most pathetic pieces of scum I've ever witnessed on the internet. I mean, it's one way to troll somebody, and there are ways to handle it, but if you're gonna keep trolling and trolling like that, say things like depression isn't, or autism isn't real, or being transgendered is, you are the biggest laughingstock I've seen to this point on the internet. I just want you to know that. You make fun of people with cancer, you make fun of people with mental illnesses, you make fun of people with autism, you make fun of people who are transgendered, and not to mention, you got your father fired from his job, and I don't know what kind of normal functioning person would do something like that. I mean, how conceited can you possibly be to think that you're like one of the greatest people out there and think you have such a fan base when your videos mostly had like twice as many dislikes, way more than there are any likes, if there are any likes on your videos. I mean, I don't know if you're in high school or if you only just graduated, but even high school kids would never do something this stupid. But you pretty much take the cake. I also saw the video where you were neglectful to your cat, where you were like throwing her aside. Why the hell would you think that was appropriate to post on the internet? I mean, Chris Chan has had a history of acting stupid on the internet, but you are just doing so for attention. Wow. And like I said, you got your father fired from his job and you didn't care a bit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you got him fired for falsely stating that he's going to harm you or hurt you with weapons and all that, and you don't care at all. I've seen your vlogs, and I even saw the videos where your father was calling you, telling you, I don't know you anymore for what you did to me, and he kicked you out of his house. I can't blame him for that. You need to get help. Some kind of help. I mean, I know you can't help people who refuse help, and I know this video is probably not going to do anything to you, but I'm just going to try to be honest with myself. I just don't understand why I watch these videos of people who act stupid like that. I mean, it's like that saying goes. It's like a train wreck. It's horrible, awful, but you just can't take your eyes off of it for some strange reason. And no matter how hard you try, the desire to look at it becomes stronger. And in any case, seeing your blatant stupidity and your idiocy I mean, in some ways, it's very interesting, but that doesn't mean it's good. I mean, when you threw your cat across the screen, could you at least try to make sure that he was okay? I don't know if it was a male or female, but can you at least try to stop the stream to make sure your cat was okay? No, you didn't. You just made it like it was no big deal. And I feel really sorry for your father. I mean, based on his video where he responded to your behavior, I could tell that he was trying to do what he could as a father, and sometimes no matter how hard we try, it's never enough. But in any case, it's really sad that you're becoming a train wreck. You might just as well end up in like Christian. I mean, the way Christian has been out, he never learned anything, and you might fall down the same path if you don't change your ways. If I were you, I would get off the internet, speak to a counselor, and see where your life is going to go, because there is no excuse for such behavior. I mean, I feel really bad that your father had to lose his job because of you, and you don't care at all. And you probably don't even care about the people that hate you right now. See a counselor. Get off the internet before you make things even worse for yourself. And another thing, I noticed that your YouTube account got terminated for violating community guidelines. And that's no surprise to me, but I've also heard that you have a backup account. Well, not unexpected. I mean, when YouTube accounts get terminated, they're not allowed to make another one just to come back. But, you know, with all due respect, you deserved to get terminated, and you also proven on Twitter that you have not learned anything from your misconduct at play. So it's gonna keep. You may not feel it, but you're gonna find yourself in a place in life that you're not happy with, no matter how self-centered you are. So please get help as soon as possible. I mean, you can't help people who refuse help, so just like I said about a train wreck that you can't take your eyes off, the only thing we can do now is let this train wreck crash.